Welcome back. I'm Shaq. We got ourselves another video. So I found this video of some guy named Gucci Third Leg. It's quite disgusting. Like, the name itself is disgusting. I was even able to guess that he's a ding-a-ling slinger. Just slings it around.
Come again?
But this young lady who was doing content creation, oh yeah, I was able to finesse that word in there and not say the word that YouTube don't like. This lady is now exposing Gucci Dingling Slinger. She is exposing him for being an outbreak troll. I know what it's called. I just don't know if YouTube will allow me to say the other thing. I'm gonna call him an outbreak troll. But what we're gonna do is listen to her explain everything, but we're gonna listen to it off of Poetic Flacco's thing because I don't want to do no research. He did it for me. I'm gonna listen to her cry on his video. So shouts out to Poetic Flacco as well. But hold up, you just hitting this video, you need to hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and in the comment section, give me a thumbs up or a heart, just to let me know that it's real. But let's waste no more time. Let's roll the clip.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, man. Online bop Danae Davis has ruined her life being completely fast and loose, but now she wants us to feel sympathy for it. Danae Davis' origin stories, I'm not kidding, is being passed around by various content creators. Her whole shtick at some point was, I will sleep with Lil Mike, Deshae, Ron Sumo, get passed around, and that's essentially like, you know, what made her popular and famous. And as expected, right on cue, once Danae Davis turned 18 years old, she decided that she was going to take the natural progression of an e-girl. Instead of getting a job, going to college, going to trade school, being a productive tax-paying member of society, she was going to start slinging coochie online for $1 and showing pictures of her Libya for $5.99 on OF. So she decided to start doing that, living a fast life. And she went from essentially...
Boy, Flacco, your blank face is making this like way worse than what it is. No, that is pretty bad what she's doing. But your blank face is making it, is multiplying when he's holding the blank stare while talking. I just need to say that his face is making this awkward for me.
Essentially a content creator being passed around to a real online bop, somebody who was slinging coochie for a living. As she embarked on her empowering journey of getting her cheeks clapped and face painted like Picasso by various male corn stars, her supporters filled her with Yas Queen, Yas Mother chants. She began to feel empowered. Even her own mama will support.
That's wild. Your own mother support you destroying yourself. I can't feel bad for this girl. Everything I'm looking at, how am I supposed to feel bad for you? You didn't really get tricked. Like you literally Eye the Tiger, full force Power Rangers your way into this world that happens to have stuff wrong with it. Like burning sensations.
I think it's a venereal disease.
And things that happen inside your body that never goes away because we never came up with a cure yet.
Is that
in the journey of a young bop. Even her own mama was supporting her bad decisions. Like nobody stopped to tell this 18-year-old girl, hey bruh, like you're not just in the corn industry, you're in the most unregulated sector of the corn industry. You see, you're not a part of a professional studio or network that requires testing, and you're not filming with other professional creators. No, you're in the underground OF ghetto hub of corn. Essentially what you're doing, bruh, is you're sleeping with any guy with an OF account and a camera. There's no regulations for testing.
Hey, yo, some of them don't even have a camera. They just got a phone. A lot of them just got a phone. Hell, a lot of them just let you use your phone and you just send the video to them. I'm guessing. I'm not saying I know these things like I do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. The money is tempting.
So it's $10 for a BJ, $12 for an HJ, $15 for a ZJ.
It's none of that. And what you're doing is you're putting your health at risk. But you know, who was going to tell her that? Her own mama was supporting her doing it. Listen, I'm assuming the bills were being paid and she wasn't even going to ask any questions as to how safe her daughter really was. Now, it looks like all the bad decisions have finally caught up to Danae, because Danae is now taking to social media to cry and weep for our sympathy, because her bad decisions have finally caught up with her. Now, Danae first started by speaking in third person. She took to her TikTok account to announce that one of the creators that she filmed with was giving girls an incurable disease.
I'm here to tell you guys that allegedly Gucci Third Leg is out here giving people HSV2, that is genital herpes. If you collab with him and then found out a month to 3 months later that you have genital herpes, there's a high likelihood that you got by that man. Please go get tested if you did have any collaborations with him. I know a lot of people are being insensitive and saying like, oh, he everybody raw, how are you surprised? Stuff like that is not always common knowledge. And another thing is,
yes, it is.
There are several niches on social media, so a lot of people aren't aware of his gross or abusive ways until they actually experience it. They don't see it on social.
You don't understand his gross and abusive ways while y'all are literally doing OF together just with a camera phone.
Okay, that makes sense.
You don't believe the people who do these things have nasty ways like yourself. That's wild.
Social media. So I'm going to say this a couple times on my platform to make sure that the word gets out, because I have now a big platform. Gucci, I've been waiting for this.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means.
So she started off by speaking in third person and saying allegedly, because all of a sudden she grew what this thing called shame was. You see, when she was getting her back blown out on these like miscellaneous websites and Twitter, she ain't have no shame then. But all of a sudden she grew shame once she caught an incurable disease. So she's speaking in third person. Eventually, bruh, she just confessed, man, and said, yes, he gave it to me. Yes, I'm one of Gucci's victims.
I'm just going to say, yes, he gave it to me. It's devastating to have to come on here and share that whenever I was 19 years old, Gucci Third Leg burned me with HSV2.
Wait, hold up. Did you just say when you was wait, back up.
And share that whenever I was 19 years old, Gucci Third Leg burned me with HSV2.
How old are you now? How long was you keeping this a secret? This man has he has just well, it's hard for me to say I feel bad, because it's like you playing in the NFL and you happen to run across the linebacker who enjoys injuring people. Like, that's his goal. Like, sure, everybody frown upon that guy because he's like a danger to society, but that's what he do. You ran across that linebacker, and now it's part of it. It's part of it, especially if you've been keeping it secret.
And he told me that he was going to send me his test results, and he never did. And it saddens me to hear that he's done this to so many girls. And there's girls with so many similar stories to me, and they're so young as well. He is preying on the young. He is preying on the new. And I'm so sorry for not saying this 7 months ago. I was scared, and I was making so much money. I can't keep beating around the bush because you guys think I'm lying.
You're evil.
You're a monster.
Did you just say you was keeping this quiet because you was making money? Oh, if I had pearls, I'm clenching my pearls right now. How dare you? You're not a victim. You participated in this. You're part of the problem. Oh, now I sound like a liberal telling people they're part of the problem.
And he can't ruin anybody else's life. I didn't know what he was known for. I didn't know who he was. I didn't do my research, and it is my fault.
There's something very concerning about what she just stated. She stated she found out 7 months ago in March, but she kept quiet because she was just making a lot of money from the films with Gucci and other films, and she didn't want that money to stop coming in. So she continued to film with other creators, and she let them know secretly, hey, I have this, but there's a very slim chance that you would get it if I'm not on an outbreak. And the ones who were comfortable went in raw, and the ones who weren't comfortable used a condom. but she concealed this information, man. Like, she could have saved a ton of lives, bro. Yo, she could have saved a lot of other women, but she kept it a secret because she wanted to make a quick buck. That don't sound like some innocent victim with clean hands, bro. That sound like a willful participant after you found out, bro. Right? Like, you're the reason why a lot of other women got it as well. Now, again, like, let's not let Gucci off the hook. He's a monster. Gucci is a monster. If he's out here concealing the fact that he has this disease and he's giving it to random women, he's a monster and he needs to be in jail. I'll say it, bro. He needs to be locked up if this is true. This is bad. Very bad. Now, do I particularly feel sorry for a 19-year-old who wanted to be fast and grown and wanted to make money the cheap way? So she started sleeping with men who is openly online admitting that they got 3,000 bodies?
The answer is hell no.
So last year my body count was like 3,100, but I was really, I didn't feel too bad about it because my ex-chick Diamond Body had like 2,000 or whatever, but so it was like when I was dealing with my chick, she couldn't really be like, oh, your body count's too much, because her body count like 2,000. My body count like 3,000, so it's like, damn, like I ain't feel too bad about it.
Your ex-chick Diamond Body.
She say?
Hello.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm good.
You look better in person.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. So you be watching me on Instagram?
No! So that's her? Oh, she doing it too. All of them keeping this quiet. I'm not going to say it because of what Cardi B did to Tasha K, but see? Look at that.
I wouldn't feel comfortable eating from the same pan as somebody with 3,000 bodies, yet alone letting that person enter into your body unprotected. To me, this is not victim blaming. This is stupidity blaming. If you're just a stupid person, bruh, like, then I feel like we should save our sympathy for somebody who is, had a little bit smarts to them. All right, so when, she's on TikTok yelling and screaming, you would pay Oluwatosin.
I know the people that already have it know exactly what I'm talking about, but whenever you realize and find out that you have something as severe as that, it's heartbreaking. It causes you to go through an immense amount of trauma and depression. I was going through so much at the time, and I've already gone through so much, so at the time, it was very hard for me to speak up about anything. I do fully disclose anybody that I have sexual interactions with. I tell them before.
So you're still going out there throwing your bumpy cooter cat out there at people. And you want us to feel sorry for you. You want us to feel sorry for you, and you still going out there trying to make money throwing that Nestle Crunch star cake thing, the little circle things with all the bumps on it. You throwing that around at people, and you want us to feel bad for you. Pretty sure she gonna say, well, girl gotta eat.
Nobody is made underwear. You guys can demonize me, whatever, but I'm sorry. Hearing these girls sob and not know what to do because for a while they didn't know if that's what was going on. It's so sad because the agency does not make you test. Talent testing does not make you test for herpes. That is one of the only things that they don't make you test.
Shut your mouth, essay.
Here's why this is horrifying news for the industry. This guy, Gucci, has been with almost every OF, Instagram model, Twitter chick, and he has filmed it, right? It's all online. Usually when a Twitter or an Instagram chick want to get into the OF or, the corn industry, they film with Gucci, and that's how they get their foot in the door. So if he has herpes and he has given it to all these chicks, and he has filmed with all these chicks, well, now all these chicks is off limits. And that's horrifying news for the industry, bruh, because if you a rapper, if you a content creator, bruh, then you know the secret, bruh, that a lot of these chicks who are on OF, like your favorite Twitter head demon, they all slinging Gucci for a price. Outside of corn, bruh, their supplemental income, bruh, is they out here slinging Gucci for a price, right? If it's, let's say, the 6th of the month, and they still got about a good 25 days to pay rent, bruh, the Gucci probably going for $1,500. If it's the 27th, and they got a solid 4 days to come up with rent, bruh, the Gucci going for $500. And a lot of rappers and content creators, bro, are indulging and paying these OF and these Twitter chicks and these head demons, you know, for some coochie.
All you're saying is that everybody and their mama got it. That's all I just heard. Big screen. All I just heard was everybody got it. Everybody. If you a person who hang out, if you a person who like to use your dingus or your woman hole just all willy-nilly, and you participate with models who actually try to be the best with slinging dingus or slinging crunchy cakes.
What the hell is even that?
You got it. That's what I just heard. That sound wild. Oh boy, that sound disgustingly wild. But back to her, I can't feel bad for you. Especially as soon as you said that you didn't tell people for 7 months because you was making money. Have her please. Kick rocks. I ain't nobody feeling bad for her. You are a fool if you feel bad for her. They're like a dude selling weed, and then somebody sprinkle a little crack in his weed. So now he kept it quiet about this dude sprinkling crack in his weed because he wanted to keep making money doing that the same thing. Like, I don't know how to make the example. You know what I mean. She ain't a victim. She ain't a victim. Somebody's supposed to give her that good old fashioned people's elbow for that 7 months that she stayed quiet. And now she crying. Fuck your tears. I'm triggered. Mr. Gucci Nestle Crunch Bar. You need to be stopped. Somebody need to stop him. I do need to be chloroformed and then put in a basement and just left there. Like, you forget that you put him in there and make sure you hide the key.